For all of your sports in Lorain, keep your TV tuned to TV 20, Lorain City Schools Television.
Lorain is taking on Clearview in Biddy Wrestling match. Hi, everybody. I'm Bob Tomaszewski, and my broadcast partner tonight is Hall of Famer Tom Bauer. Tom, Biddy Wrestling, what is that all about?
Biddy Wrestling is from first grade through sixth grade.
Okay, so the little kids, they get a chance to start.
Tonight we're going to see first through fifth, because Clearview has some sixth graders here.
Okay.
But Lorain is in a league where they only do first through fifth.
Couldn't quite match up that last weekend.
So the couple sixth graders that came over here from Clearview won't get a little chance tonight.
So anyway, these little kids are out there. They're learning the sport, trying to figure out what it's all about, and get some experience. So we're going to start out these weight classes you are not going to be familiar with, because the first weight class is there
were 50 pounds.
50 pounders. 50 pounders. That's 50 one of my legs.
Yeah, we got Xavier.
Joe said there's about 2 or 3 kids he might be able to take out there tonight.
Possibly.
I don't know.
Hey, want to let everybody know, too, so tonight we'll have 2 cameras. We have the high camera, which is me, and then Bob Schlumbaker, my assistant's down on the floor.
Oh, man, we're going to have some good shots.
Close-ups?
So,
absolutely.
Now, we're gonna post that, so we're going to cut them in. So it's not live, but the people at home, when they're watching this later, will be able to see some close-ups from the floor.
Okay.
Well, that's cool. That's going to be a lot like what you do in football with the sideline cameras.
Exactly.
2 different angles of a play. That's great. So we're starting out, again, Tom, with
and also, one other thing I want to mention. No, that's okay. I'm going to leave the PA sound up, because if they talk and say whose name it is, you'll be able to hear it.
Oh, that'd be great.
That's good.
Because there's always that last minute
unless they leave their mic
around
on and start to ramble, then we'll have to turn them down.
Well,
they're not going to ramble. I know.
Hey, you are the director.
Yeah.
And your finger is on the switch.
So just a little added convenience for you.
You got it.
All right. Yeah, I'm waving there to the cameraman and to the announcer. So hopefully he got it straight, and we can get some names.
There you go.
Because the first wrestlers we have coming out of Lorain is going to be Xavier Harder, a second grader, and he's going to be taking on Noah Hudson from Clearview, a third grader.
Now, Harker, we've got some notes in it. Took third at a Fremont Ross Open tournament and first at North Olmsted.
That's Ohio Youth Wrestling Association.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not a word, it's just the letters. Okay. All-Star tournament. So he looks like he's got some experience.
And Noah took fourth in the districts. Now, what happens with some of these kids? They've wrestled districts, and eventually, if you qualify out of districts, you get to go to the grade school state tournament.
Okay.
And there's some kids here who will be going to the state tournament down in Youngstown.
Now, not to be confused. I don't know what they're trying to do with wrestling other than confuse everybody. But you've got the grade school state tournament.
Yep.
You've got the junior high
state tournament.
And then you've got the state tournament for high schools.
No, and then you have the dual meet state tournament.
Well, that's a dual meet thing.
That was just wrestled, and Leary came in fourth, and St. Ed's won again by 1 point. So nothing changes much in wrestling.
Except the names of all of these things.
All right.
Now these guys are some tiny guys.
Yeah.
I mean, 50 pounds, gee whiz.
Yeah.
But it's the old thing. How do you learn how to do something if you don't go out and practice?
You know what's nice about Biddy's here? The coaches for like Clearview is Charlie Parker and Dave Cooper, and they have boys. I know Parker has a boy. Now, he won't get a chance to wrestle tonight because he's one of the sixth graders who eventually will be going to the state. He'll be going down to Youngstown eventually. So it's fathers that take over the coaching, and it's not the high school coaches that do it. They just have an interest in it, obviously.
Right, and they probably give some advice and do whatever they can do.
And they're hoping that these 20 kids that are wrestling are going to work their way up to the varsity level someday.
Right, and there's only so much time in the day for a high school coach to get everything done. But Cooper and Parker, they're former wrestlers. They know what's going on.
Yes,
I mean, that's the important thing is that the coaches know what's going on, and and wrestling is a passionate thing, and you just hope that
now see
the
Lorain,
things that's been going on with officials and all that kind of stuff. Parents, settle down, enjoy what you're watching, and take it from there.
You see, Lorain's coached by James Worthy and Mr. De Jesus, and they both have boys wrestling. And again, they're going to be going to the states here eventually or qualified districts. So it's a family kind of thing.
And our the varsity at Lorain is a family thing. The Finley people.
Yes.
But our official tonight is someone you know well, Tom.
Larry Campana. Larry Campana. Now he said. It's been a long time since he had to wrestle with kids that are weighing 50 pounds, but I'm sure he'll do a job.
He's going to have to dive down on that mat.
Well, I was going to ask him, if possible, think about it. You go Biddy, 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 and then a minute or two later, now you're working on varsity kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you have to do each one a little bit different.
Yeah, and can you make that transition?
Well, we're going to find out, but I'm sure he will. But,
Good evening, everyone.
Here we go.
Today we'll be wrestling Clearview versus Lorain and Oberlin also. Tonight we'll start off the match with the Biddy League. Today we'll be having Xavier Harker and Noah Houston starting off at 50 pounds.
And they're going to wrestle minute-and-a-half periods.
Now, it's a little bit hard. It's a little bit hard to see because they're both going to be in blue uniforms.
Yes.
But you can see Clearview will have a big yellow stripe down the side of their uniform.
Yes.
So try to keep that. They're in red. Lorain obviously is green.
You have to put the leg band twice around the ankle.
Sometimes. Sometimes.
Here we go.
I did a lot of Biddy wrestling. Sometimes you get kids that are,
geez.
This is their first little experience. Sometimes you have kids that have been wrestling 2 or 3 years already. So sometimes there's mixed matches.
Oh, yeah. And I remember when I was doing this like a million years ago. Well, with you, actually, we were going around. But sometimes the one kid would chase the other kid all over the mat.
Yeah. I remember being at a meeting where Mike Deanna, who was a great wrestler, went out to Iowa. And he gave a little speech at one of our associations.
Clearview with a takedown.
And he said the advice he gives the biddies are stay in control and try not to cry.
That's it.
Now, I see the Clearview kid.
Oh,
he had locking hands.
Yep.
So.
Okay, so that's going to make it
2-1.
2-1 for in favor of Clearview.
Now, some leagues, some Biddy leagues, they relax a few of those kind of rules.
Because it's such a natural thing to do.
And they wait till they get a little bit older before they enforce them. But if any of these kids qualify for the grade school state championships,
they're not going to be able to do that.
They qualify. They use all the high school
regular rules.
So you got to learn them, and you got to learn them quick.
And really, the rule is there for a reason. There's a half Nelson in there.
And he's turning them over to his back now.
He's got some back points.
But he knows he's trying to get out of there. You free that arm and get out of there.
Yep.
And the Clearview knows that he's just got to put weight on his chest. Now what he got to do is learn to throw that half. Yeah, but that's a learning thing, and the pin.
Up and a pin. Okay, a pin at 12.3 seconds in the first period. Clearview with the
winner, Noah Hudson.
Noah Hudson.
Now, nice thing the announcer is going to announce the names. We'll listen closely, and here they'll come. Because I'm looking at Blaine Council for Lorain. Now, he'll have a varsity brother wrestling on the varsity match.
Yeah. Now, the official, Campana's he's got to be careful when you raise that kid's hand, you don't pull him off the mat.
50 pounds.
Yes. Well, this weight class is going to be 67 pounds.
Next up, we have Blake Cancel from Lorain. And we have Tavon White.
Tavon White. Now, Tavon White is a 5th grader, whereas Cancel also is a 5th grader, so this should be a pretty good match.
Oh, look at this. Right to a single leg takedown.
Like I said,
Cancel.
There's a Cancel wrestling on the varsity, too, so I'm sure they're brothers.
Yes, indeed. They've been a lot of practicing in the living room.
Probably no furniture is sacred. Yeah, see, Blake there, he was a state qualifier
out of bounds
in that Ohio Youth Wrestling Association. So, and a sectional champ. So, he's been around the block.
Yep.
And I think I have that Tevon, he plays 4th in the district. So they both have some, some credentials behind them.
And we've got a stalling warning on Cancel, and he chose up. So Clearview gets a 1-point escape. And boom, right to a takedown again. Makes the score 4-1. And then, okay, we got a takedown guy here.
Yes.
There you go.
Here's the 2. As soon as he hears that 2, well, this time he didn't kick him out. But you know, that's a sign of an experienced wrestler.
Yes.
When you don't stay on the mat with him, you kick him out and get some
takedown
points.
Oh, look at this. Oh boy.
Yeah.
There it is. A nice half Nelson right in there, sank it deep, and got it done. So the score was 6-2 when it happened.
Yeah.
But at 33 seconds of the first period, we got Blake Cancel with a pin.
Now, I'm sure we're going to see some of these kids in the future, too, as long as we do these.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's the thing. In the back of your mind, you put Blake Cancel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, yeah, that's okay. So that takes us to 73-pound weight class. This is a 6th grader from Lorain, Dustin Otero. Otero, 6th grader.
He'll be wrestling Isaiah Garcia, which is also a 6th grader.
Okay. This is good when they're matched up grade-wise. You hate to see, somebody just get smacked around.
And, of course, like I say, well, wrestling is all done by weights.
From Lorain, we have DJ Otero Jr., and we have Isaiah Garcia from Clearview.
You say it's done by weights, but, there's a difference between a first grade 80-pounder and a 4th or 5th grade 80-pounder.
Absolutely.
There's a ton of difference,
Yes.
That's why a lot of times you don't see very many heavyweights in the biddies.
Right.
Because they're still young and they're big, and you got to wrestle kids that are much, much older than them.
Oh, look at this. Boy, these guys are... Oh, you got a takedown there for Lorain?
Yeah, he gave Lorain a takedown. And Clearview came right out of it pretty quick. Now Clearview's going to come out of this smelling like a... No, they didn't.
Oh, he had his opportunity.
Yeah. Almost.
But again, experience.
See, he reaching back and grabbed that head.
And see, that's really not a good idea.
No. The coaches will have to coach that out of him a little bit.
Because it's... At this level, these kids, they don't have the experience. It seems like such a natural thing to do.
Grab a guy's head, but that doesn't work here against someone who knows what they're doing. Yeah, and Otero, 6th grader, and he also was a state qualifier and a sectional champ. So,
well, that says something. Yeah.
He has a few more credentials than Mr. Garcia does. So time will tell.
But Lorain is ahead 2-0. Let's see. See, basic things. Break your man down, get him on the mat, then you work on your pinning combinations.
I know
the two on one. Oh, there's a tilt kind of thing.
He almost stepped over that too, which is. I'm giving the Clearview kid a lot of credit there.
Well, he's savvy about when he's. Don't panic. Well, that was the first part of DeAndrea's thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, time. So he got 2 more. 2 near fall, which makes the score 4-0 Lorain.
Clearview defers, and then Lorain will take up. Yeah, he got the takedown.
Sure.
Might as well take up. You got your first takedown. It's easier to get points from the takedown than it is from the opposition.
Is. And maybe takedown to the back.
Yes. Oh, nice little double shot.
Yeah.
And a nice little counter by Lorain. So these kids have wrestled.
They've been coached up a little bit. I mean, they're.
Now, sometimes you see 6th graders. They might have been wrestling for the last 3 or 4 years.
Oh, sure.
They might have started second grade, first grade themselves.
Well, think about Hacker. I mean, he's in the 2nd grade.
Yeah.
Well, how about when he's a senior?
Mm-hmm.
Still no control.
And Clearview got that leg.
Now, how do you finish that? Well,
you got to learn to finish. And keep a hold of that leg. Don't let it go.
Yeah.
You're close to the boundary. Because
Lorain's got that ankle and.
Yeah. See, Clearview will come out of this with a gill. Yeah. So he's giving him back point. So you got to give him a reversal here eventually.
He had that reverse cradle to give him the control. So
now
Lorain's in trouble.
He got a nice little headlock. This isn't reaching back and grabbing the head. This is a headlock.
It's a whole different thing.
Yeah. Now, Lorain might come out of this, but not with 15 seconds to go.
See, Clearview just a little too high on him. He's got to work his way back down. See,
yeah. So Lorain came out of with the reversal. So that makes it 6-5 favor Lorain.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a heck of a period of wrestling right there.
I thought Lorain will come out. I didn't think they had enough time to do it, which he did with a second or two to go.
And again, we always talk about this with younger kids. It's mat awareness and time. A lot of times they think, well, I could just get out of it, and all before you know it, boom, you're in trouble. So, all right, we're going to have Clearview down, Lorain up.
So a lot of times you get this level of wrestling.
Ooh, tilt.
When they need that headlock all the time, which isn't good.
Right.
Because once they get into high school, junior high and high school,
they'll get that away from me.
Yeah, because
people know how to defend.
You know how to counter it. Yes.
Yep. Exactly.
So a lot of coaches don't allow them to do the headlock because it's just too easy to beat somebody at this level.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think the Clearview kid just kind of fell into it. He didn't hit the headlock from the takedown.
No. But if that's the way it seems, then, well, okay. If it's there, I'll take it. Yeah.
See, now, with 40 seconds to go, Clearview got to take that leg and try to stand. Oh, that ties the match with that full Nelson. That full Nelson will tie the match, 6-6.
Yeah.
No, wait. Yeah. People there at home.
6-6, yes. Don't panic.
The official put up the wrong finger there for a second. Now, I don't know if there's overtime.
I don't know how they'll do that, but
Clearview probably has the advantage on because it's easier to get an escape than it is to get a pin.
Yep.
Or back points.
We're down to 19, 18, 17 seconds. Man.
So here comes Clearview in the advantage.
Clearview's.
See? Oh, no.
There he got the count.
Yeah, he did.
3, 2, 1, time. Oh, man.
That was a great match. I give credit to the Garcia boy for fighting it off. And Lorain kid knew where he was and did it. Yeah.
And he got the winning points with like 4 seconds to go.
Yeah. And he got the reversal in the second period with 2 seconds to go.
Well, that's the old thing. You always say,
wrestle till the whistle.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Short time points.
Yep. Yeah, good match.
Okay. Now that's going to take us to 75 pounds, right?
Yes.
It'd be Elijah Lopez. He's a third grader from Lorain, and he's going against
Octavius Hines.
Now Lopez.
For Lorain, we'll have Elijah Lopez.
He's
for Clearview,
27-7.
Yes.
That's a hefty record, I'll tell you that.
That's Coach Worthy's son.
Yeah. Well.
And I think I can't remember if he was down at the junior or the grade school states last year, but I'm sure he'll be going this year.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure he's already qualified. See, Lorain takes their team over to Elyria. So Lorain and Elyria work together a lot. That's why they're in this Ohio Youth Wrestling Association, where Clearview's in the elite, which is a little different association.
But I think the focus is on skills, not winning a team title or anything. Oh, there. We got. There's 2 takedown for
Octavius.
Octavius, yeah. Clearview in control with a 2-point takedown.
And here comes an escape, maybe. There he is.
There it is.
Fisher got to give it to him. So now he can get his takedown or Clearview will retake down. Time will tell. No takedown yet. Yeah, there it is.
There's Lorain. Got a
Yeah, people at home are watching this. When the official held his arms straight out, means no control yet.
Right.
No control yet. Clearview's got the reversal and back points.
There it is.
And back points. Now he got to fight off his back.
16, 15, 14. Eight, 7, 6.
And a pin.
And
wow.
a pin. Again.
Yeah.
Single-digit seconds to go, and big things happen.
Yeah, you know, some people might look at that as an upset because I don't see Octavius have any districts or anything like that. But he is a 4th grader.
Yep.
Whereas Elijah was a 3rd grader. Does that make a little difference that 1 year? Who knows?
You don't know.
A year older.
It's hard to tell.
Hard to tell.
Okay, now that takes us, that was 75. Now, it doesn't seem like much, but they're getting bigger.
Yeah.
79 pounds. We've got
Matthias
Davis, a 5th grader.
For Lorain, we have Gabe DeJesus. And for Clearview, we have Gabe Decron.
You're doing this one.
Oh, we're doing 80-pounders. I'm sorry. To Jesus. Okay.
Jesus. Yeah. Stalling. He calls stalling quick. A lot of times biddies don't get called stalling very often just because they just don't get called it, even though they are.
They are, but they don't know they are.
This is a case where the official's calling us just like a varsity match. He walked himself right off the mat. Now, Gabe is the coach's son, first-year wrestler.
Yep.
And he's wrestling Campbell, who is a 6th grader, and he's moving to junior high next year. So he'll have to, wrestle up with a little more competition next year in junior high.
Well, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
See, Clearview does have. He's probably not aware that he's backing to the edge. Backing isn't the problem. It's backing out of bounds.
Yeah.
If he would back and turn and stay on the mat, and again, that's a coaching point that his coach is going to have to
cut the corner and kick.
Stay on bounds.
Nothing looks worse than backing off of a mat.
Oh, it does, yeah. Oh, nice shot right there. Couldn't quite finish it, though.
Now we have to find out what happened.
20 seconds.
Yeah.
Down to 10 seconds.
7, no points yet. No points yet.
No points yet, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Now, 3 or 4 more seconds, there would have been 2 and maybe some back points.
Yeah. Or maybe even a fall. So here we go, second period.
Clearview defers, and Lorain got to make a choice.
So
he'll take down.
The choice to make is to go down. The easiest points to score are an escape. So see if he can.
What was the 1 point awarded for?
Running off the mat.
So he didn't call stalling. He called just.
I thought it was just
fleeing the mat. Maybe then.
Maybe that's what it was.
Because stalling obviously had a warning first.
You would think, yes. Lorain,
you got to turn in. You got to learn when you separate. You got to turn in.
Face off, yes.
And you can't turn in slow. You got to make it a quick snap around.
Yep. All right, boy, Lorain, they're right there. Just got to finish the move a little bit. See, that's the first hit. Lorain got to they get to their feet real well, so now you got to finish. And again, that's the hardest, coming out of there, that's the hardest thing for little kids to understand.
Yeah.
I made one move, now I got to make another one. Yeah. It's the old chain wrestling thing. Oh, there's a half. That's big points right there. And a pin. Ooh, wow. 43 seconds of the second period. We've got Clearview with a pin fall.
We don't know who's wrestling next. Let's wait till the announcer says.
Yes.
Just in case. I wonder what happened to that Matthias Davis's match.
Yeah, I don't know. Now, you know, even though Lorain lost that match.
For Lorain, we have Matthias Davis. And for Clearview, we have Denier Campbell.
Denier. Oh, so they switched these two kids around. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
But just to finish up on that thought, the Lorain wrestler, he wrestled pretty well. He just needs to tie a couple things together and then go from there. Now, oh boy, that was a takedown. Bang, bang, bang.
Well, with Matthias, looks like he has a little more credentials here. 3-time OAC. No, OAC is Ohio Athletic Conference state qualifier.
So he's got a tilt going here that. The other thing that the lower the weight classes, the size of the kids, they gotta learn about being in shape and you know, there's no tougher thing to do. Well, some people say swimming might be, but when you're wrestling and wrestling hard, you run out of gas pretty quick.
Yes.
And that's.
Yeah.
And so you got to learn how to pace.
Yeah.
And there it is. There's a fall. 35 seconds of the first period. Yeah,
because this Davis cadet, he was 30-3 going into this match, so 31-3 now.
Yeah, that's a pretty impressive record
for a fifth grader.
Oh yeah.
Now he'll wrestle
which
this
means
year.
He probably maybe got a third and fourth year in there.
And Crawford from Clearview, we got Xavier Negron.
So on the schedule, I have this as the last match.
Oh boy, look at that! Boom.
Sixth grader, but no, that Lorain kid took him down quick, didn't he?
Boy, right. Oh, look at this. He's got a half. Oh, he's got a plan, Tom.
Yeah, boy, he's a sixth grader, and he's wrestling Mr. Negron there as a fifth grader.
There's near fall points.
My guess, the Lorain kid has been wrestling before. I look at his record. I look at he's a sectional champ.
Just the way he handles himself. Yep. There's 3, so that makes it 5-0. 1 point escape, Clearview.
Yeah. Now we're going to see.
Oh, look at that! I mean, that was a beautiful double leg, right in, boom.
Yeah, kind of a bully double.
Yep.
We're going to see a Crawford wrestling on the varsity, so this is probably a little younger brother of him.
Yep. There's that half again. Oh, that's it. Ooh, boy. 34 seconds of the first period. Lorain with a pin. Okay. Now I'm thinking
they're going to bring out some exhibition matches here. We'll see who the announcer's going to have to announce who they are.
They're bringing a peanut out. This guy, look at this. Oh, God. How cute can they be, huh? My goodness.
For Lorain, we have Isaiah Harker. Clearview, we have Justin.
Now, we've seen Xavier before.
I think one of my shoes would weigh as much as one of those guys.
50-pounders.
Yep.
50-pounders. Probably both first graders.
Yeah.
Or maybe Xavier might be a second grader, but I've never been in an elementary classroom since I left an elementary classroom.
Right. The last time you were in is when you were in.
Yeah.
Oh, look.
There's that headlock.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he ripped that arm off the half. Don't let him throw it in.
Look at that.
Get your reversal. Nice little reversal.
Yeah.
One thing about this weight class and this age, they're perpetual motion.
Oh, just moving all the time. Yeah. And this is when, as an official, when you're getting started, you do a lot of these young kids and you learn to, as they say, let it burn.
Yes.
Because you can't call the points too quick because you're wiping them off. Oh, boy.
There's a headlock. That's legal. Yeah. It's above the elbow. Yeah.
He got him.
Xavier won his first one. And Carson won the second one.
So there you go.
Congratulations, Carson.
Great job, Biddies.
Nice job of those young kids.
Look how happy they are.
Gee whiz, yeah. Now,
I don't know if they're going to do any extras or going to bring.
I don't know. I don't see anybody
warming up.
Shake hands, guys.
Getting ready for the teams to shake hands.
Okay,
yep, it'd be it.
So then we're gonna take a break, and then we're gonna come back.
Now that ends this broadcast. This is the Biddy Wrestling.
Right.
If you're watching on Spectrum Cable, hang tight. After a few announcements, you'll see the varsity wrestling. If you're watching on YouTube, you have to go back to the playlist and reload.
Yep.
So until then, we will see you.
Well, and if you're watching the varsity, come back and watch the biddies because you'll really get some excitement going.
Yeah.
This has been a production of Lorain City Schools TV 20 WLCS.